Hello everybody and welcome to today's match. The goal scorer after 7 minutes is number 2, Alexander Arnold. Alexander Arnold. Alexander Arnold. Two added minutes has been indicated. Substitution on the field. Number 11, Ekitike. Number 22, Luis Diaz. Coming on the field, number 20, Erling Haaland. Number 10, Ronaldinho. Substitutions taking place. Substitution on the field. Number 13, Xabi Alonso. Coming on to replace him is number 4, Rijkaard. There will be 3 minutes added time. So there... Hello everybody and welcome to today's match. And please welcome our lads to the field. The goal scorer after 4 minutes is number 9, Gabriel Batistuta. Gabriel Batistuta. Gabriel Batistuta. Number 42, Musiala! 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 The goal scorer after 22 minutes is number 9, Gabriel Batistuta. Gabriel Batistuta. Gabriel Batistuta. Number 6, Gareth Bale! Gareth Bale! Gareth Bale! There will be 3 minutes added time.
So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
And that gets things running.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes, while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality of performance either, Peter.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Now it's Mohamed Salah. McAllister. And it's Eze. Out to the right. Looking to play him in. That has not gone well. Konate. McAllister. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold, back towards the middle. Can he get it through?
Oh look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully a football match will break out soon.
It's a searching pass. It's a mighty effort! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
It's a good run down the right. Liverpool ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Right. He's had a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Saka goes short, played in, and he gets rid in a hurry. What a throw in. Drives it in. Xabi Alonso. Diaz. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's clever.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Takes a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And here's Trossard. Threads one in. Rice gets flagged offside. Alexander-Arnold. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Ekitike really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Chance here to counter. Ekitike. That has been slung wide.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's going for goal! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
And there is the half-time whistle. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. Here we go again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And it's McAllister. Now it's Mohamed Salah. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Now it's Diaz. Kirkez. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all.
Arsenal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Played out wide. Strokes it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Can he latch on to this? Now he's off and running. And it's made its way to him. And he's got the beating of his man. Ekitike! Oh, it's come off the upright. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Diaz. Ekitike, decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Rice. Trossard. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Saka. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, he's the quarterback equivalent, so I'm not surprised that he's being closed down first.
And here's Diaz. And he's being shifted off it.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Ball's played through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, nice touch. And the cutback.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
5 minutes left on the clock. It's a good spell of possession, this. Just eases him off the ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Searching pass he's played there. And he's picked it up out wide. Gabriel tries to clear. And that will be the final act. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the upper part. The end of the game.
Quick announcement
Reflections.
now for anybody interested.
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was a fair result. Both sides showed the right qualities to try and win it, and, you know, ultimately ended up cancelling each other out, at least result-wise. I think any other outcome, I don't think would have been fair. And, you know, ultimately ended up...
Well, thanks for your company, Jim, and a very good day to you.
In fact, looks like the game's on. But the delivery that was lurched forward.
And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Expectation, and he's had a hit! That was superb goalkeeping!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And he goes cross-field.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality of performance either, Peter.
Cucurella. Gusto. Chelsea finding their passes. Gets into some space. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
He rises! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Gusto. No goals as yet.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Pedro Neto could try... He's had a shot! There it is! First blood drawn. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Chelsea have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Garnacho. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is...
He's there to head it! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Chalobah.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Some really good ball movement. That's a super give and go. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Xavi Alonso spread it left. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Pedro Neto is in a really good position
There
out
will be
wide.
1 minute added time.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he has shown him a yellow card. And there is the half-time whistle. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Lavia. Now it's Pedro. Played out to the left flank. He's in space and looking for options. And the shot! It's there! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Chelsea are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Now it's Pedro. That is... He's tried one! Oh, it's coming... Oh, he's been caught on it here! The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Ball driven towards the far post. Cucurella with the clearance. Pedro with 2 goals already to his name. Diaz. He's in a great position here. Goes for a shot! Sticks it away! Just 1 in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs. Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're
Pedro Neto! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he's gone looking for safety. Liverpool are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
And he's had it nicked away. It's Salah! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Substitutions taking place.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Foot in. Ekitike played out towards the right wing. Garnacho, who does have an... And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, you can hear the analysis starting already, the intricate details and nuances being debated, and they will be for several days. But only one thing matters for now. They lost it.
But we'll be back stronger.
Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim, and a very good afternoon to you.
Fairly close once a piece to trying to break that deadlock. Nepal had a